So while I'm online, I heard Jay-Z is in the spaces. What I do, I go in the spaces. And Brody is dropping jewels. They get into a whole little debate. Hey, I got the exclusive. I want to let y'all hear it. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the
As
comments.
a listener, and someone who's consumed the music and love what she does. I was like, man, this feels new for her. This feels like a new space. And then to have Kodak come and provide his perspective, and it was like you could just hear his feeling, more so
It's
than his
amazing.
words. The way he emotes the feeling in those in that space was like, wow, it's just powerful. Um,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
to end off his question. Like it's just let the track dictate, let the music and the vibes dictate whatever you creating. I'm sorry to
absolutely.
cut you.
No,
Yeah,
but someone
Absolutely.
asked that. Like someone asked how did the pairings come together for the soundtrack? I mean, these are again people that we have never heard together on a record. James, was
Yeah.
it like your brainchild? Like how did you know which voice would go together? Like how did you know Kodak and Doja would work?
Because you just have to kind of like obey the music and let the music speak to you. You know, they're on a track called Jizu. And as a kid, my mum used to always say, my mum never curses, right? So she would go, Jesus, love of my soul, let thee to thy bosom fly. I go, what the on earth does that mean? Jesus, love of my soul, let thee to. And my dad, Nigerian, used to get upset with my mum. He'd go, Joyce, if you keep saying that, your bosoms will fly off. Stop saying that. And she'd just go, Jesus, love of my soul, let thee to thy bosom fly. So that was ringing in my head when I was making the joint, right? And I changed the words as opposed to Jesus, love of my soul, let me to thy bosom flow. I was like, Jesus, protect my soul, wash my sins and make me shine. Jesus, protect my soul. So when I'm laying it down, you see Kodak. Like I'm thinking, you see Kodak and you see, you know, Doja, and you see, but you don't know if Doja's gonna do the track, and she Doja got on the track first, right?
Mm.
She got on the record first, and we spoke. I was in London. She was in. I can't remember where she was, but she FaceTimed me and she said, "I'm gonna go in on this one. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something special. But it ain't gonna be 16 bars." Okay, and you guys would hear the track when in less than 24 hours.
Mm.
Like she goes in.
Mm.
And both just, again, just obeying your crazy. And I have good sparring partners as well, like when I need to contact someone, or who, like Omar Grant at Rock Nation, who's my brother, who put together the Harder They Fall soundtrack with me as well. And that process is just so much fun. I create all this music, and then we're cooking, and it's all magic. You just have to let the song speak to you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean the way that you were able to bring people like Kid Cudi as well, and Alice
Yeah.
Smith, and these all these features are not easy to to get at all. But was it more like a conversation, or was it a Jay Z like call? How were you able to secure this group on this
It's
soundtrack?
it's it's conversations.
Hmm.
It's conversations, and then calls. I remember when me and Jay was making My Guns Go Bang, and we wanted Kid Cudi, and Jay randomly bumped into him, uh, like in some party, or somewhere, randomly, like, yo, and then put us on the phone together, and it's kind of like, if you build it. You remember Field of Dreams with Kevin Costner, Ray Liotta, and James Earl Jones? If you
Hmm.
build it, they will come.
Hmm.
You just have to you have to build it, and you know and and it happens.
I
You
love
know what I
that.
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely,
yeah. Is
absolutely. I've
Caleb
had
is Caleb still here?
Yeah, Caleb. I want. Let me see if I can. Caleb, Caleb, if you're here, can you request?
Just in case.
I don't see him anymore. Oh, let me see if he's still here.
Caleb, you abandoned me.
There's so many people that actually do want to hop up here, but y'all, we
I
we are
know we
looking
and
at
we don't have a
names.
lot of time. We
Oh,
could.
here he is.
Where's Kayla?
Caleb connecting to the
Hello,
mic right
hello.
now. Hi, Caleb.
Hey,
Caleb.
hey, how's everyone doing? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just feeding my dogs. I'm just listening to this amazing conversation being told, being said. But yeah,
You have been doing you've been doing incredible work, and this movie is no different. What was it like on the set? What was it like working with Jaymes? Take me through your
it
experience.
changed my life. Honestly, it was magical.
Mm.
I'd say I grew up being in Italy. Being growing up in the business, I'm usually having my like parents around traveling with me, and this set was my first time doing it on my own, and just being able to learn from people that like Lakeith, growing up watching him and RJ and everyone else, and then getting to meet James and work with him and learning his mind and understanding him. And he's been a great mentor from my first Zoom call with him to even now. Like my first Zoom call with him, like I can back what saying John was saying, like I didn't even read the script. He was just like, I want you to be in it. I was a fan of The Harder They Fall. He's like, I want you to be in my next film. I'm like, bet whatever you need me to do, I'm down. So I'm just happy that I'm able to have the opportunity and just be a part of this.
Love it. That's
Sweet. I think
amazing.
Omar is here too, James.
Omar, yeah. I see Omar. Omar, are you here? You guys would hear me speak fluent French if Omar, because people don't know I speak fluent French, Jay. They don't know. They think I just speak one language. But if Omar, if you request to speak, my brother, I'll show the world how I speak fluent French. These
I
guys
gotta
don't
see
even
this
know.
French. This sounds crazy.
Also, great job, Caleb, and congratulations, man.
Yay.
Oh
Thank
man,
you.
Appreciate
yes.
it. Thank you.
Yeah,
And
for
thank you,
sure.
Caleb, man. You're amazing. Yeah, you are amazing in this film. I'm not piggybacking off what Jay said. I honestly believe that.
No, I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let me
Omar,
see if I can
Omar,
find.
could you request to speak?
I
We got Lupin,
absolutely.
in the house.
I
Let me tell
love
you something.
Lupin.
When Omar has a dog called Tato, right? But Omar never says Tato. He goes Tato. His voice is deep, like Darth Vader. Tato, and you hear that ring out over Matera, over Italy, and you see the Staffordshire Terrier, run up to you, right? And when Omar first came, because my mum loves Lupin, the show that Omar's on, right? He came up to me in the town square. I said, "Mummy," I FaceTime my mum. I said, "Mummy, I've been arrested, Mummy. I've been arrested." My mum said, "What? Jeez, you love of my soul, let each my bosom fly." What? See how I brought that back? See, I'm clever, guys. And then she was like, "What happened? What happened?" I said, "I don't know, Mummy, but it's gonna be okay. Someone's on the case. I've got a detective on the case." She said, "Who?" And I put the phone over. I said,
Oh
"Lupin."
my.
And you should have seen my mom's face. Oh, Lupin. She loves a Lupin. I think Omar's trying to request to speak, but he probably can't. Um,
I asked him to come up. Let me see. Omar, if you accepted the request, you should be able to speak.
You have another question we could go to in the meantime?
Yes, I
meantime,
do. Okay,
Yeah.
so for those of us who are watching this film and taking us through this journey, the background, the backdrop, Italy is this part of Italy still looks like what we imagine Jerusalem looked like in that time. Talk to me about the importance of the location, how you were able to get those incredible action scenes that we see in the film, and the
mm,
cinematography is incredible. So the ways that you were able to make that camera dance on those times when Tiana is on the thing
yeah.
with the horses, like talk to me about that.
Well, one of my favorite action movies is here he is.
Oh,
Here
Omar.
he is. Look,
Hello.
Omar, mon frère,
How are
mon
you
frère,
guys? I'm sorry. I'm so bad with that.
Lupin.
I'm so bad with it. I'm sorry. How are you guys?
It's okay. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. Omar, I'm going to answer this question quick, and then you and me, we are going to speak French
Okay.
to the public. They're going to hear. They're going to hear how we speak French. Watch this. Okay. So first, one of my favorite action movies is Mission Impossible Fallout. Right. the one with Henry Cavill, and they jump off the plane and have the fight in the bathroom with the Asian guy, and that was shot by a guy called Rob Hardy, right? So I wanted him to be my DP for this film because I knew I wanted some high octane action sequences. And then we went to a place called Matera in Italy, as some will say. It's the fourth oldest inhabited city in the world, right? It's thousands of years old. The caves are there from when they were living in caves. It's still there. And so we were we were there, and I could do it in Matera. I could do an aerial 360 shot, right? Turn the camera right around from the sky and still be in ancient Jerusalem, still have that feel. So I knew when I saw that town, Mel Gibson shot Passion of the Christ there, right? I knew when I saw that town, if I populate it with black people and have black people descend on this town, it's gonna look like absolute, pure, unadulterated magic. And that's what we did. We all went to that town, and my stunt coordinator for the chariot races is a man called Phil Nielsen. So you have to get the top people in the business. He did all the stunts for Gladiator, for the original Gladiator. And I knew I wanted like a super dope chariot race with Lakeith Stanfield, RJ Kyler, Tiana Taylor, who's just magic in the movie. And when you put all those elements together, Matera, Rob Hardy, the DP, Phil Nielsen, the stunt coordinator, but you do need the cast to pull it off, and they actually really ride in those chariots, right? RJ, Lakeith, and Tiana. So you still need your amazing cast to pull it off, and then you have what became one of my favorite